Hello. Hello. You'll find me here at the military bit. Someone's just had a nice trip. And here's the really big mast that came over from Holland. I'm now going to show you the top of it. So I'm too close to it. Look at the size of it. That's an absolute whopper. And this is what's supporting it. That is a whopper. I'm going to try and go back a bit over this. Try and get the whole thing into shot. Look at that. That is an absolute skyscraper with an aerial there. Now I'm going to work my way along the military bit. But if you see the massive amount of support this aerial actually needs, look at that. That is. I'm going to try and get a different angle to this aerial because this is absolutely bananas. This is. Look at the size of it, and there's a little generator there. Alright, let's go back down a bit further. A couple of Land Rovers in the background. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm just going to go down a bit. I'm going to try and get this aerial into shot. I still haven't managed it. I'm about 20 meters away now. Yeah, so here's a Land Rover, here's a armoured personnel carrier. I'm going through the military bit, but I'm not. Let's see. Do I get it all in shot? Yes, I have. And only from about 30 meters away. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
I do that all the time.
Here's a Land Rover there. There looks to be a Scorpion, I think. Right, where's my phone got to? Oh no, I'm really messed up here, and I'm trying to organise. I'll try and get a picture later. There's a manned lorry in the background there. There's another one just behind the Scorpion. Right, we see a Scamel Pioneer, I think it's Pioneer. And that says REME on it. So it's Royal Engineers Mechanical, Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers. Here's a AEC. There's an AEC, probably another Scamel Pioneer. Another one from the Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers. Another Land Rover here. There's a Royal Enfield motorbike down here. Military encampment here. And this is Rambo the Ambo, which is based on a Land Rover. It says it's a Series 2A. Another Land Rover in the background. There's a Steyr Pooch just here. Let's have a. That is one heck of an aerial back there. And this is to do with the de Havilland, the People's Mosquito, the Wooden Wonder. Pilots used to be a bit crazy as well. They undertook really dangerous missions. Oh look, the Great War. There's a case going past, that's good. Right, this is a Dodge Power Wagon. Yeah, Dodge Weapons Carrier. 3/4 tonner 4x4, commonly known as the Beep. Well, it would be if it was going too slowly, everybody would be beeping at you. But next to that's a Land Rover, probably series It's an army one. Probably doesn't come under that, but there's the bodywork off of Messerschmitt 109E1. Haha. Look at that. They thought they were brilliant, but Spitfires actually completely twatted them. Right, next to this is a Jeep. Looks brilliant. And there's one of those, what the heck is this? Looks like one of these, and behind it it's a Foden, and you see a crane up there with British flag on it. There's another Jeep in the background here. One in the military encampment as well. I don't know what this is. But behind it's a Foden, so. And a couple of, I don't know, what are these ones? A couple of tanks here. I wish I knew what the tanks were. Where's me book? Helps if I don't have the map upside down. Where is it? Horticulture. I hope this is alphabetical order. I bet it isn't. I'm trying to find this. Military. Damn. I'm absolutely struggling here with the guidebook. There's about 3 tanks here and I haven't got a clue what they are. No, can't be bothered with the guidebook. It's in here. But there's probably a couple of Scorpions and I don't know what that one is. I'll have a read up on these later. And there's a really wonder what tank that is. That is a yeah, not really up on my military vehicles, it just says, but it looks as though it's got a Swiss flag on it, so probably Swiss. If we look round we see a couple of, I don't know what these are, scouts. I'm going to have a look at this because, oh, it's a Daimler Ferret. Couple of, I think one's a Daimler Ferret. I think these are both Daimler Ferrets. Yeah. Oh, another couple of tractors. So there's Ferguson, and there's a Fordson military green. So wartime colours. Rather big. What's this? So this is the military bit. I think anybody wants to identify them they can. There's a Land Rover Defender, there's an AEC Matador, a couple of Boughton RB44s, yeah, so there's the AEC Matador, a couple of Boughton RB44s. What's this one here? What's rather camouflage, I think.
What's your problem? Who's that? So whose hat? And it was in your right?
Based on a Land Rover by the looks of things.
Where's it going?
What are you kissing him for? Right, come away.
Couple of Landies, Land Rover Defender, another couple of Land Rovers here. I think we're at the very edge of the... Don't know what that lorry is. I ain't got a clue what that is. It's probably not sure what that is. But now we're going to go across to... Oh, there's a Fordson Major diesel coming past with some sort of... Is it a tractor or is it a plough on the back of it? I do not know. I don't know what that is. Obviously that isn't working. Right, so there's another Fordson. That looks like a Fordson, but it looks to be turbocharged. That is nuts. Right. We now go across to Hastings. It says Hastings World War II. We see some Jeeps here from the time period. Good to see. One says American Red Cross on it, so they must... Area mine's cleared. Yes. So here's some more, couple more Jeeps here. And there's a blue Jeep up here. I don't know what that's about. Must be a Navy one, I think. Yeah, US Navy Shore Patrol. Avenge Pearl Harbor, join the Navy now. If you tell where he's going, he may never get there. So yeah, it's almost like saying the walls of ears or something. You had to be really careful about you had to be careful of a lot of things back then. But there's a load of Jeeps there, and some weird reason, I don't know what it is, but the military encampment sort of gives me sort of nice, and no, they helped us out actually. Land Rover Defender, I don't know if it's part of the display or not. I'm just trying to find my way around and do this bit first. But there's another Land Rover, probably Series 3. Next to it is another Steyr Pooch. But if we have a look up there, you can see that aerial in the distance. That is quite imposing. And here we see an artillery piece. Don't know what size. Looks like a... Oh, Ephraim. Okay. Right, if we continue onwards and take another look at the military bits from here, and then the next part of my work around is I'm going to be looking at these military vehicles now. Isn't that nice? So this looks like a... Look, I think that might be a Diamond T. I don't know. I think that's a Diamond T. And there's a Mack gun toter. Okay. Another Diamond T to its left. Let's have a look at this Massey Ferguson running a threshing machine. Look at that. Well, that's the one that's towing the threshing machine. What's really running the threshing machine is a Massey Harris 55. There's a 148 just behind it with a cart for the straw. Oh, they're pardoning the parts up. So there's a Diamond T, Land Rover, I think that's a Defender actually. Look, that looks like a Scamel. Looks like another Diamond T, I think, or is it a Dodge Power Wagon? No, it might be a Diamond T actually. And next to that's a countryside scene from like around about the Second World War. Well, it is the Second World War really. You've got land army and all this sort of stuff, because all the people went off to like war and stuff, and they had to get people out into the countryside, so they basically said, right, there you go. In the background is a Fortin Model N with the wartime paint job. Right, if we just go around here, Old Pond Farm, there's another couple of tractors here. That's the thing about here. So you got a Massey Harris 44, a Fortin Major diesel with the tank tracks on it. Did I do them? Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I did do that. I'm trying to remember where I got to. Steams at 2:30 till 4. Okay. I know some people I know are coming up at. There's a heavy horse over there. Just gently not get too close. So there's a heavy horse there. So yeah, that's the military vehicles done now, and accidentally included yet more tractors. That's the thing about this. So I'm just going to shut down.